Hello, this is Cat's Diamond Painting. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've joined me here before. It's getting towards the end of August, and that means it is time for me to do my small shop showcase video. Every month I like to put out one of these to show you what accessories I've been buying for diamond painting this month, because I have two entirely separate hobbies at this point. I have diamond painting and I have collecting things associated with diamond painting, and a big part of that for me is the accessories, because I love trying different things, finding what works best for me and supporting small shops along the way. So I have not got a huge amount this month. I've actually been pretty moderate for me, so this is going to be fairly short but sweet. But let's take a look. So first up, I have been ordering from Zeus 3D Creations again. Now, did I ever open this before? Yes. I got into it ready for the video. So this was something that I saw Ashley from Zeus 3D Creations advertising on TikTok, and I thought, you know what, I've been meaning to try one of those, and this one looks good, and I really rate her work. I think the 3D printing is very clean and crisp. So yeah, this is her business card. So she is on Etsy, she's on TikTok, and she also has a website. And I think in here it does also point out that if you order directly from the website, she can give you the best prices. Typically with things like Etsy and TikTok, obviously they are taking a percentage as commission from sellers, and often that comes off things like the postage price as well. So sellers are able to cut that down a bit on their own websites. Okay, let me show you what I got. I have finally got myself a 3D printed funnel. Let me break in. So, if you ever watch my kitting up videos, they tend to be quite messy. I tend to spill drills everywhere, and I've looked at funnels before, but I thought I don't really need one because I do it over a tray, I collect things, I pick the bits up, it's fine. And then I saw this one and I really like the design. Like, these colours are lovely. This was a limited edition one, I believe, if I remember correctly, for the summer, but I'll check and see if she still has this exact colourway. If not, she does do it in other colourways, so you can just go pick one of the other ones if you're interested. I always thought they looked a bit of like I'd get fed up of having to put things in and out and in and out. But I saw this one and I just thought it looked nice and easy to use. So let me get some bits out and give it a go. Okay, I've nabbed some drills from my current project. So let me just tip them into that tray. Now, that fits snugly, but not so snugly that it's annoying to get in and out, which was one of the things that's put me off. And if I push that right to the back, it is lined up with the funnel hole. So now, oh, I like that. That's actually going to make it a lot easier, because of course if I'm kitting up, I probably wouldn't use this every time I'm tipping things back in, because, you know, I buy trays with spouts for a reason, so it's nice and easy. But this is going to be when I'm kitting up and I'm pouring from bags directly into the pots, because that's when I tend to lose a lot of drills. And if I just cut a corner off a bag and tip it through there, that is going to work nicely. So yeah, happy with that. I think that's actually going to be really helpful. And as usual, like everything I've bought from Zeus 3D Creations, it's just so neatly done, and just it feels like really nice quality. So yeah, brilliant. Okay, next up, it would not be a small shop showcase from me without some pens, but even more specifically, generally Norse Alchemist pens, because they are my obsession, and yeah, I'm really enjoying them at the moment. So I bought these a few weeks ago now, and honestly I wasn't going to buy any, and then I went and looked on the website, which is dangerous. Like, I should not look at his website at release time, because then I instantly fell in love with a couple of pens and had to have them. So I've got two really nice different colorways here. So by the way, if you want to buy pens from Norse Alchemist, the way to do it is to follow his Facebook group, which I will link below. And then he posts in there when he's doing a drop. Now, for me, in UK time, they are 8 o'clock on a Sunday generally, in the evening, that is. And you do need to be there and ready because the prettiest pens go quickly and the rest of them not long after, because there's not really any such thing as an unpretty pen from Norse Alchemist anyway. He has started doing a wider range of grips, because he used to do a lot of medium grips and then he started doing more thin grips for people like me who enjoy them. He realised there was a lot more demand for those. And he occasionally also does blanks for turning. So yeah, this is the first one, which is just, oh, I love blues and purples. I often tell you that when I'm picking paintings and explaining why I've gone for ones with certain colourways. And this pen is just so beautiful. The thing with him, Jonas at Norse Alchemist, is he polishes the pens so well. So he makes his own blanks, so they're all really unique and different, and then he polishes them so that they just feel so luxurious. And I find them a really comfortable hold as well. They look pretty chunky. This is a thin hold, but they go into a thin point with the finger grip, and that's, you know, what affects my comfort. So I find his pen super comfortable. So that is the first one. And the second one, which I have had a peek at, and I have to say I'm obsessed with this one. Look at this. I love it. All those sort of peachy, almost orange colours swirled in with the pink. And then there's glitter, and it's just so pretty. I love this one. And I like his 5 and 6 bump designs, particularly. Like, he does do all sorts of different designs. He labels them by the bumps if you're picking them for turning, although these were just pens that were ready turn that I selected. And I do find these very comfortable. So you can see it goes into quite a thin handhold, even though the outer bumps, if you like, are a bit bigger. I think this one is maybe fractionally thinner than this one. I'm not sure. But I like it. That feels really, really comfortable in my hand. And I can't wait to use it. Which do you prefer? I can't even decide now I'm looking at them. I'm really, really drawn to this one. But the colours of this one are just stunning as well. Ugh, who am I kidding? I love every pen I've had from him. And then last but not least, I have got a new minder from Agnes Little Minders. I've just stuck an extra post-it on because I started recording this segment and then I was a bit worried that my address was showing through. So yeah, this is from Agnes Little Minders. I've bought several of her products before because they are just so stunning. So she does, I think, like a lot of places, they're more geared towards needle minders originally, but then diamond paintings come along and sort of taken over some of that space as well. And if something works as a needle minder, it's going to work as a cover minder. So I think quite a lot of diamond painters are now buying her products. So she makes minders with polymer clay, and she is just so unbelievably talented. So let me get in and then I can show you. This actually, I bought it several weeks ago, but it's only just arrived because I think it got, well, I thought it had got a bit lost. I'd actually been in touch with her because it was getting on for a couple of weeks after she'd posted it and I hadn't had it yet. And she got back to me very quickly and was like, you know, no problem, I'll make it right for you. Could I ask that you wait until this date, because after this date I can claim for a lost item? I said that's absolutely fine, you know, I have small shops too, I know what it's like. So yeah, I waited till that date and then I got in touch with her and said it's still not here. And we were talking about what to do. You know, she said I could give you a refund, you could choose a different one from the shop. I don't have that many available, but there's a couple. Or I could make you the exact same one again. So she was really, really willing to help and like brilliant customer service. And then just as we'd agreed what we were going to do, A little while later that day, it arrived. So I quickly messaged her. She was just about to post a replacement to me. So yeah, she was really working on fixing it as well as she could. And it turned out it wasn't even lost. It was a local post issue. Basically, my postman was on paternity leave, and no one had covered his work. So yeah, I got several weeks worth of post in one day. Yeah, anyway, I digress. Let me show you. All's well that ends well. Okay, so as she always sends her things wrapped in this lovely blue tissue paper. There's a lolly, which I give to my son because he loves those. You always get a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Tea bag. And inside here, you get a little personalised note and care instructions, which I'll just show you. Dear Catherine, I'm deeply touched that you selected my art to bring to your home. You are awesome, Agnes. Oh, that's so lovely. No, you're awesome, Agnes. You're so talented. There's her business card with all her links. So the Etsy shop is on there. You can browse her Etsy shop, and there usually are a couple of things that haven't sold. But what you really need to do is follow her Facebook and look out for drops, because she's another one where when she does drops, things sell quickly. So if you're browsing her website at any other time, you might find there's nothing there on her Etsy, rather, not a website. Or you might find there's just a handful that are the ones that didn't get chosen. You also get a little care instructions. So let me take a look at my long-awaited minder. Pretty well packaged too. Here it is. Ooh, it was all stuck to the tissue. How gorgeous is that? It's a little sleeping dragon. She has certain themes that she goes back to. So she does a lot of dragons, she does chameleons, she does sea turtles, seahorses. There's a few different dragon designs. And then she does different colorways. And I try not to buy more than one of the same design, if you like, because like most colorways, there would be a variation on this theme, for instance. But I didn't have this one. It was so cute. Look at this. So the wings are like, I think they're glazed because they're smooth and shiny. And I don't know how she does this with polymer clay. It is so talented. She's even got texture around these bottom bits. And look at the detail on those little starfish. How has she done that? I wonder if that bit's even clay or if it's something else. Because sometimes she uses gems and things as well. I don't even know. Yeah, there's a little diamante thing on the dragon's head. And there's some gold leaf and there's bits. I mean, I used to assume she painted things on. But I think what she actually does is make like a long rolled up sort of sausage, if you like, of a certain blend of colours. And then slices it. So it's even more talented than I realised. And then on the back, there is obviously a magnet. And then in the box, sellotape to the side, is the back magnet. Now, like a lot of places that specialise in needle minders, she tends to build up the clay around the back magnet because that obviously works well if you are doing a needle minder. If you're a diamond painter like me, having a big lump like this under your canvas can actually make it a bit bulky. So I do often switch out the back magnet for a smaller one. I just borrow it from another cover minder. So yeah, just a little tip if you find that awkward. But it's very pretty. I love that she goes to the effort of even decorating the back. So there it is. Really happy, and I'm glad it turned up eventually. Like, I had chosen, when she was going to replace it, I had said I'll take this different one that was on the shop, because I didn't really want her to have to go to all the extra work of making another one for me. And the other one was gorgeous and I would have been just as happy with it. But now this is here, I'm really, really glad I've got the one I originally chose. So that is it. That is all I've got to show you this month. I'm just going to get them all out so you can admire them. But yeah, a short but sweet one, I think, because everything I've got is absolutely gorgeous in my opinion. So yeah, I'm really happy with what I've got. What do you prefer? Which pen do you prefer? Because the pens are always a popular choice. And do you use things like funnels? I feel like I'm very late to the party because they've been around for a while, but I'm glad I waited because I like this one a lot. I think the design of it is very cool. And of course, I'm very happy with my minder. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed this video, please consider dropping a like on it. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, but you've enjoyed what I've done here, please consider doing that too. And I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye bye.